So what would you say are the top 3 tips for someone who's just starting their savings journey?
I would say the number one thing is really determining, for that person to determine what the difference is between a want and a need. When you determine what a want is compared to a need, you see so much money, so much of your money that you was just spending effortlessly on nothing.
I think that a lot of times people think that saving means that you're like depriving yourself and that you're not going to be able to get the things that you want. And that's not true. Like, we love to travel. We're ready and willing to go at a drop of a dime. And that doesn't mean because we're aiming towards being debt free that we're not going to do the things that we like. And I love, like, one of my passions is like going into restaurants and checking them out. That costs money, but it has to be budgeted. So I think just making sure that you are properly budgeting for the things that you want to do, and just determining, you know, to bounce off what you said, things, wants and needs. There are going to be some wants that you want to do, but I think that you have to prioritize and you can't do everything.
To piggyback off of what she was saying, the number 2 tip, of course, would be budgeting.
Yeah.
Budgeting. You know, if you don't know where your money is going and what it's going to, you're just making money and giving away. Another tip I'll tell people is to carry cash. One of my friends, Christin, he said this while I was in college, and it makes so much sense today. He said the reason he will always carry cash when he goes out to eat, or just on a day-to-day basis, is because in your wallet, when you have cash, you know your mind processes it differently than your cards. When you see your wallet start getting thin from you spending cash, you're like, hold up, slow down. Your card, you swipe it looks the same. You swipe it 100 million times and max it out, it looks the same.
Yeah. And speaking of cards, are y'all a fan of credit cards? Because I know some people, as far as like, especially people who save, some people think that credit cards are the devil. But what is your take on credit cards?
So I have a mixed relationship with credit cards. I do understand the where everyone is coming from. The guys who say that, you know, cut up your credit cards and stuff, because it is very easy to get carried away. One thing when it comes to saving, spending, just overall finances and in life, you need discipline.
Yeah.
If you don't have discipline, I understand why you have to cut up your credit card. You have discipline, you get 100, it wouldn't matter. Credit card, for me and my family, is somewhat of a necessary evil. Not only that, the credit cards I have, they're also working for me. Right. And when I mean they're working for me, I'm a points guy.
Yeah, see, that's why I brought it up.
So,
you know. And since we're talking about saving right now, I know y'all do a 3K challenge and a 5K challenge. Can you just explain a little bit more about that?
So what I did was, for 52 weeks, come up with a total that, of course, would total up to $5,000, but broke it up into 52 different weeks, 52 different payments that you will be paying yourself, of course, you know, transferring to your savings account, and at the end of the year, having $5,000 of your money saved. You mentioned the 3K. The 3K came because not everybody was able to do the 5K, because at times we have weeks where you may need to save $170, $140, and it may be tough, so people were falling short. So the 3K allowed them to feel and to maximize on the chart, on the 3K chart. So the goal is not to save 5K, to save 10K, save 3K. The goal is to save money.
Okay. So what's the best way in putting that money aside? Like, do you have a specific account, or you just put it in a shoebox, or?
Well,
No shoebox.
I'll say this. The question is, you know, what's the best way to put it aside? To answer that is have it automated. Granted, I still move stuff, transfer stuff, but the days are not consistent.
Right.
I might move stuff on Monday, then I might come and do it on Wednesday. Next week I might do it on Thursday. I will always tell anybody who's trying to save, have it automated. Just like your 401k, just like your bills, have it automated. Because you tend not to spend what you don't see. High interest savings account. And there's many out there, people could do their research. Or just a savings account of your choice. I'll also recommend that this savings account don't have a card for it.
Yeah.
So the only way that you can get money out of it is you have to physically go to the bank.
Better yet, make it an online bank where it's like really, really difficult to get the money, where it takes a couple of days to get the money, to where you're almost forced to figure out another way to use the money.
Because the easier it is to access your money, the more the likeliness of you going in and dipping into it. Oh, I'll just take 60 and I'll put it back. So I always tell people that make it automated. There's apps that even take out fractions of your money. Acorn does it, Betterment does it, Digit does it, where they take out fractions of of your spending. They round it up to the nearest dollars or a percentage of how you spend. They take it out your account and they have it stashed in an account. And since it's an online bank, it'll take you, as you said, 2 to 3 days to get your money back. So, you're not going to spend it because most spending that wants are impulsive. Mm-hmm. So if you don't have the money and impulse to spend, the less likely you are to spend.